Hi, I'm Trevor Elias, and welcome to Mountain View High School, home of the Bruins, for tonight's matchup between the road Timpview Thunderbirds and the home Mountain View Bruins. It should be an exciting matchup tonight. Timpview comes in with a little bit of a rough start to the season. They were 1-2, but they've had some close losses to good competition. They're ranked number 12 in the state according to Deseret News. Mountain View, on the other hand, comes in 4-0 and has looked dominant on the early part of the season. It should be a fun matchup tonight here on High School Rewind. Thanks for watching. We'll get action underway here at Mountain View High School. Timpview wins the tip. Reed will put up the three, and the three is good. Just like that, it's a 3-0 lead for the T-Birds. All Red will take the ball up the court for the Bruins. They're going to swing around to Ortiz. Ortiz on the side. Back up top. All Red. Ortiz with the ball. He's their dangerous scorer. Back to the corner. They're going to drive to the hoop. Back to Warner. Ortiz gets his look. The shot's up, and it's no good. And Nakua with the board. Britton up the floor. Back inside to Reed. The ball is deflected, and a foul will be called. He's to inbound it to Allred. Allred will play the point for Mountain View. Oh, a nice cut to the hoop by number 22. And Spencer Conrad with a nice layup. Britton Covey bringing it back up the floor for the T-Birds. Back to Reed, who already has 1 3 on the game. They get inside to their big man, Isaiah Nakua. Isaiah attacks the board, the hoop. No foul is called. Oh, and a foul will now be called. An illegal dribble called against the Bruins. The T-Birds will regain possession. Riley Corbin with the ball, looking to get back inside to Nakua. Nakua will swing it out to Britton Covey. Britton Covey will cut to the hole. It's back to Riley. And Riley's shot is off, and the board goes to Allred, who will quickly look up the floor. Oh, and the pass will be out of bounds. A foul will be called. A tip. Allred looking to inbound it. He'll get it to Warner. Warner will hand it off to Conrad. Back over to Allred, to Ortiz in the corner. Ortiz with the ball once again, looking to make something happen. He crashes to the hole. The shot is up, but no good. The board for Riley Corbin. Up the court to Reed, and Reed gets the easy layup. Reed with 5 early points here in the first quarter. Allred swings it. It's back to Ortiz. Allred looks for instruction. Conrad back over to Ortiz. They work through Ortiz a lot in this offense. And the shot is up. The 3-ball is good. Ryan Warner ties things back up at 5-5. The T-Birds looking to strike back. Quickly down the floor. Back to Nakua. Nakua from the top of the key. The shot is no good. The board for Warner. Warner will look to bring it up the floor. Conrad with the ball. Ortiz taking his time. He's got an open look. He's going to put it up. He'll shoot that all day, and the shot is no good. Nakua loses the rebound, and then he fouls number 21, Carson Williams, on the putback, and Carson Williams will go to the line for 2. Carson Williams will look to redeem himself on his second attempt after missing his first. The shot is up, and no good. Reed with the board. Covey bringing the ball up the floor for the T-Birds, the 2-sport star. Nakua sets the screen for Covey. He gets the open look, and bingo! Covey hits the 3, and it's an 8-5 lead for the T-Birds. Allred hands it off to Conrad, over to Warner, over to Ortiz, who gives it to Conrad underneath, and Conrad will miss the reverse, but will be followed up nicely by number 21, Carson Williams. Covey over to Jones. Jones gets a screen from Nakua. He swings it over to Reed. Bring it over to the near side. Covey with another 3, and this time he'll miss. Number 12 with the board, and he is blocked on the putback. Luke Sagers could not get that one to go. The The home crowd likes the block. Allred up top, looking to run the offense. They'll give it to Conrad. Conrad back over to Allred. Allred looking to shoot. He swings it over to Warner. Warner for three, and the shot is no good. Nakua gets another board. Oh, a nice steal by Warner. And then Covey will commit the foul in frustration. Take the ball out of bounds. Allred will inbound it to Warner. Warner looking for somebody. He'll give it to Allred for the deep three. Oh, and Allred strikes. A deep three by Allred. And that will give the Bruins the lead, 10-8. Covey up the floor. Swings it to Riley Jones. Jones to Nakua on top of the key. The Bruins tempting him to shoot it. Instead, it will be number 3, Dave Wright, who just entered the game with the quick strike. It'll give them a 11-10 lead. Conrad over to Allred. Allred up top to Ortiz. Warner. Oh, Warner's going to turn it over. Oh, Carson Williams maintains possession. And now Allred with the open three look, and he hits again. Allred with another three. It's a 13-11 Mountain View lead. A foul called on the floor. The T-Birds will take it out of bounds. Covey to inbound it. Up top to Nakua. Nakua to Covey. Covey will fake the defender and go for the jump shot, and he hits. A smooth-looking jump shot that time from Covey. And I'll tie it back up at 13 with 2:30 to go in the first quarter of action. Conrad with the ball swing to Allred. Can Allred get another? Oh, 3 in a row for Allred. It's a 16-13 lead. Allred's on fire here early. Nakua has it up. Reed has it up top. He swings it to Riley Jones. Jones will go to Wright, who just entered the game and hit a 3. Back to Jones. Jones will attack the hole with a good move, but he can't finish. Ortiz quickly up the floor, over to Allred, back to Ortiz. Oh, and a beautiful play by the Bruins. One assist by Allred and a finish by Ortiz, and Ortiz will go to the line looking for an and one. Ortiz looking to finish the three-point play, excuse me. The shot is up, and it will roll home. Reed will inbound it to Covey. The T-Birds will look to steady the tide after the timeout. Covey looks up top to Riley Jones. Back over to Wright. He's hit one from there already. He tries the nice entry pass, but it goes out of bounds. And possession will go back to the Bruins. Warner bringing the ball up the floor over to Allred. Allred's been on fire. He viciously attacks the hole, but puts up a wild shot that's no good. And the ball will go back to the T-Birds. Covey bringing the ball back up the floor. He's looking for the screen from Reed. He's going to put up the deep three, and that ball will be short. A little too long that time of a look for Covey. Conrad bringing the ball up the floor. Oh, he's got defenders all over him, and a foul will be called. Levi Wilson and AJ Bollinger entering the game for the T-Birds. Coach Santiago making some substitutions here. Oh, a nice cut by Ortiz once again. He doesn't get the roll. And Riley Jones will come away with a hard-fought rebound. He's running up the floor. He's give to Bollinger up top. Back over to Wilson. Jones with it once again. Wright with the entry pass to Kafusi. To Baxter, excuse me. Action was stopped after Gavin Baxter was bleeding on the floor. We'll resume play. McKnight, who recently entered the game, will pass over to Allred. Over to Conrad. Ortiz in the post. Oh, a nice step back, and the J is good. A silky-looking jumper for Ortiz. All right, it's attacking the rim. He's going to swing it over number 12. Back to Jones. Bollinger looking for position inside. Sager over to Jones for the deep look, and that one's too long. Warner bringing up the ball with 2 seconds. He puts up the deep look. Oh, and he cannot get the bank to go. And after one action of play, it's the home Mountain View Bruins with a 21-13 lead over the Timpview Thunderbirds. We got the second quarter underway. All Red will bring it up. Over to Warner and to Ortiz. All Red over to Conrad. Conrad's going to attack the hole, and oh, what a move by Conrad to get to the rim and get the easy 2. Luke Sagers with the ball. Looking to run the offense. Over to right, over to Jones. Sagers back to right. Great defense by the Bruins. And Sagers will attack the hole, but get nothing. And the board is Williams comes away with. All Red looking to run. He gives it to Warner. Warner will take too many steps, and it'll be a traveling call. And the ball will go back to the T-Birds. Gavin Baxter re-entering the game for Timpview. The Bruins looking to press. Timpview successfully breaks it. Jones with a good 3 look, and it's good. Jones hits another 3, and he cuts the lead to 23-16. All Red over to Conrad. Conrad just attacked the hole once and got it. He can't get that one to fall. Baxter comes away with the board. And the ball is going to be out of bounds off of Sagers, and the Bruins will get the ball back. All Red looking to inbound the ball for the Bruins. He's going to throw it up top to Ortiz. Ortiz comes away with it. Ortiz is feeling it. It passes out to Conrad. Oh, and Conrad's is just a little too long. Ortiz back with the ball. He's going to put that one up, and that one's way off. Williams comes away with the board. Williams with the ball. He gives it over to Warner. The Bruins have been 3 happy early, and they've hit a lot of them. Warner with the ball up top. Over to Ortiz in the corner. All Red to Warner. To Conrad once again. Williams up top. Conrad will attack the hole. And he goes up with the contact. He can't come away with the 2, but he'll go to the line for 2. Spencer Conrad will look to make the second attempt after missing the first. The shot is up, and it's good. It's a 24-16 Mountain View lead with 5:50 to go in the second quarter of action. Sagers quickly up the floor. Back to Jones up top. He's had a couple 3s already in the game. Over to Wright. Wright is looking to attack the hole, loses his handles. And too many steps for Jones, and the ball will go back to the Bruins. All Red will carry the ball up the court for the Bruins once again. He gets it over to Warner. Conrad, excuse me. And Williams attacks the hole and has the nice finish. 26-16 lead now for the Bruins. Sagers attacking, kicks it back out to Baxter. Baxter will put up his shot, and the teardrop is good for Baxter. It's 26-18. All Red quickly up the floor to Conrad. Conrad will wisely pull it out. Conrad back to All Red. Oh, that one's nearly picked off by Reed. Warner with the ball in the corner to Ortiz. Good defense by the T-Birds. Warner to Ortiz. Ortiz is going to put that shot up. He likes that shot, and he hits again. Ortiz is feeling it, and he's happy about it. It's a 29-18 lead for the Bruins. That's a quick foul by Warner. Sagers carries the ball up the floor. He's going to attack the hole. He's going to kick it back out to Reed. Reed looking to attack with a teardrop, and they'll call it a charge. The Bruins looking to build upon their 11-point lead. Ortiz with the ball. A couple subs in the game for the Bruins. That's number 3, Hayden Young with a pass to Allred. Allred with another 3, and he strikes again. Allred is absolutely on fire. It's got to at least be his 4th 3 of the game. Sagers over to Reed. 32-18 point lead for the Bruins. Bollinger kicks it out to Reed. Reed looking to respond, and he will. Reed hits another 3. That's a 32-21 point lead still for the Bruins. Bell with the ball for the Bruins. Over to Williams. The Bruins will retain possession. It's a 32-21 point lead for the Bruins. Allred in the corner with another look. This one will be short and off. Number 21, Seth Santiago comes away with the board for the T-Birds. Baxter over to Reed. Reed will attack the hole. The shot will be up and no good, but he was fouled on the shot and go to the line for 2. Reed connected on the first shot to cut the lead to 10. He'll look to make it single digits with the second. The shot is up and no good. The board by Ortiz. Conrad with the ball. Back up to Allred. Allred will swing it to Young. Ortiz, he's going to put it up. He's been feeling it. That one is a little long. Oh, what a play there by Young to force the ball out of bounds off of Santiago. And the Bruins will keep it on their end. And McKnight will re-enter the game for Mountain View. Ortiz takes it to the rack. The shot is up and no good. 1-1 for McKnight. The shot is up. Oh, and it rattles in and out. Baxter with the board. Santiago running the floor. He gets it over to Wright. Oh, Wright with a beautiful pass to Baxter. Oh, and Baxter almost made a beautiful layup. He'll go to the line for 2. Gavin Baxter will look to make the second after missing the first. The second is up and good. It's now a 9-point lead for Mountain View. Timpview climbing back into it. Allred over to Ortiz. Allred has it up top. He's going to swing it over for Young. A Young shot is up and no good. There's a foul called underneath. The foul will go against Timpview. McKnight made 2 out of the 3 free throws on the technical. There's now a 34-23 point lead for the Bruins. Allred over to Conrad. Conrad has been dangerous off the dribble. Looks like a moving screen was called by the referees. The ball will go back over to Timpview. Riley Jones will carry the ball up the floor for the T-Birds with 2 minutes to go in the first half of action. They'll look for the entry pass to Baxter. The ball is denied, but back out to Jones. Santiago will fake the shot and give it to Reed. Reed loses control of the ball. They give it to Baxter up top. Baxter looks uncomfortable taking the shot. He'll now put it up, and the shot is good. You like that one a little bit more? And it's a 34-25 point lead for the Bruins. Allred over to Conrad. Conrad looking to get it into Ortiz. He cannot. He's going to get back out to Allred. Allred. Back to Conrad. Good defense by the T-Birds. Nothing happening so far for the Bruins on this possession. Warner. Allred will try again. Allred will attack the hole. Makes a nice move to draw the foul. He'll go to the line. After making the first, Allred will look to make the second as well. The shot is up and good. Allred having a giant game today. Santiago will carry the ball up the floor. Oh, a nice pass from Wright to Baxter, but Baxter will step out on the line. Excuse me, it looks like a foul was called against the Bruins. Williams with the foul. Baxter will go to the line on the 1-on-1. He missed both on his last trip. And the ball's out of bounds off the Bruins. T-Birds looking to inbound the ball. They'll get it to Reed. Reed with Ortiz closely defending him. And Ortiz pickpocketed him, and then he's fouled, it looks like, on the other end. The roll is out of bounds on the T-Birds. Oh, Conrad, that was too easy off the inbounds for Conrad. It's a 13-point lead with 45 seconds to go in the first half for Mountain View, who's played an excellent first half. They've been shooting out of their minds. Timpview will look to cut into that lead before heading to the locker room. Santiago, they'll call the foul on Allred, and the home crowd doesn't agree with it. Allred doesn't look too pleased, but the ball will stay down here, and the T-Birds will go to the line on a 1-and-1. And the 1-1 is up and no good. Williams with the board. And the Bruins can hold it for the last shot. Now they'll go into the half with at least a 13-point lead. Allred looking to run some clock. They'll hold it up top near the midcourt line. They'll put the count on him now. As Wright close the gap. They'll swing it back over to Warner. 7 seconds to go in the half now. Allred looking to make his move. Is swinging over to Conrad. Conrad gets a good look at it. The shot is no good. Santiago gets the board. He'll throw up the desperation shot. The shot is no good. And the Bruins take a commanding 13-point lead to the half. They lead 38-25 over Timpview. We'll get the second half underway. It's a 38-25 Mountain View lead. Covey back in the game after missing much of the second quarter with foul trouble. He'll swing over to Wright. Wright's going to swing it back out to Covey. Covey will attack the hole, and he finds the open man, Reed. And Reed cannot finish it on the layup attempt. The rebounds by Carson Williams. Warner on the wing. Back up top to Allred, who look to run the offense. Ortiz back up top to Warner. Allred taking his time. And find Ortiz for the good look, and Ortiz cannot convert. He doesn't miss those much. Jones quickly up the floor to Wright. Reed looking for the entry pass to Baxter. Baxter with a nice post move, but he can't finish. He hustles and almost gets the rebound. But Conrad will come away with it. Here comes Warner. Ortiz back to Warner. Allred running the offense. Warner had a good look at it, but declined to shoot. Conrad's going to attack the rim. He likes to do it. And his shot will not fall. Right with the rebound. He'll carry it up the floor. Back over to Covey. Baxter looking to attack the rim. Gets himself too far into the basket. Covey with the attempt, but the ball is blocked by Allred. Allred flying up the floor. He's going to swing it over to Warner. Warner's going to pull it back out. The ball is nearly picked away by Reed, but the ball will stay on this end. Conrad will inbound it. He's looking to get it inside, and we'll give back out to Allred, who's on fire in the first half. And perhaps that was a heat check. Warner now with it on the wing. They're going to swing it around. Over to Ortiz. Allred back up top where he just took the three. Ortiz should have put it up. He'll get it back for another look. And that look will be no good. Ortiz has cooled off a bit. Baxter fighting for the board. And it will be a jump ball. The possession arrow goes to the Bruins. They'll retain possession. We still don't have a basket here in the second half with 5:50 to go in the third quarter. Up top to Conrad. Allred gets it down to Ortiz. He'll kick it out to Conrad. Conrad for three. No, it's no good. And Jones will look to take it up the floor. He swings it over to Wright. Wright's looking to make the nice entry pass to Reed, but that one gets away from him. And Allred will dish it to Warner. Warner with the jumper, and the jumper is no good. Conrad comes away with it. Wild looking sequence there, but Williams will come away with a putback. Covey swiftly up to Baxter. Baxter will put up a not so good looking three, but Wright will fight and get the board and get the easy putback. Get the lead back down to 13 for the Bruins. Warner to Ortiz, Allred. They're swinging the ball around like they like to, and Allred for three, and it's no good. He's 0 for 2 to start the second half. Covey, the floor general, bringing up the floor. Oh, the nice behind the back move. He'll give it to Reed. Can Reed connect? He does not. Ortiz will come away with the board. Here comes back all red. Gets it to Warner. Warner gets a nice looking floater, and it's a 42 to 27 point lead. Covey still with the ball. He swings it over to right. Call an offensive foul. Nothing's going right now. Right for the T-Birds. And the ball will go back to the Bruins. The ball is inbounded to Allred. He'll carry it back up. Allred has been relentless in this game with his pace and his shooting. Allred with up top. He gives it to Conrad. Back to Allred. He'll swing it over to Warner. Oh, he looks for Warner cutting. He wasn't quite ready for it. He'll come away with it. The ball will stay here. The ball is out of bounds off the Thunderbirds. Riley Jones doesn't seem to agree with the call. Conrad inbound it off the side. Allred running the offense. He gets it over to Ortiz. The ball is stripped away from Ortiz. Jones running the floor. It gets it over to right on the wing. He throws it across the floor on a dangerous pass to Covey. Covey showing some handles, attacking the hole. Oh, and that shot's up and good. Covey looking like Chris Paul attacking the rack. Conrad thought about it. He thought better. Allred back with it up top to Warner. Allred with a nice entry pass to Conrad. The ball will get away from him, and it will go back to the Thunderbirds. Timpview still down by 13 with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Covey looking to lead a comeback attempt by the T-Birds. We'll swing over to Jones. Jones will take it to the lane. Kafusi, who just entered the game, will get denied at the hoop. Warner will swing over to Allred. The Bruins looking to run some clock and run the offense. Back over to Conrad, to Allred. Allred looks underneath for Williams. Can't connect with him. Williams will get the ball. So a swing out to Ortiz for the open look. And Ortiz, it rattles in and out. But Williams battles for the board and he'll finish. And that's an effort play by Williams to get the 2 points. It's now a 15-point lead for the Bruins. Covey's going to take it to the hole. He's going to dish it to Kafusi. It'll be out of bounds off of the Bruins. He'll stay with the T-Birds. Covey looking to inbound it. He's got the count on him. He's got to get in quick. He gets it into right. Covey will put up the three, and the shot is no good. The T-Birds needed that one. The Bruins will look to build upon their lead here late in the third quarter. Ortiz back to Allred. The Bruins have no problem running the clock. They get it to Ortiz on the wing. Back to Allred. To Warner. Allred attacks. He's going to dish it to Conrad for the three. No good. The board by Jones. He's done a good job down low, rack getting boards tonight. Right with the jumper. It's good. No word on that if that was a 2 or 3. They'll say it was a 2. Allred up top with a nice pass into Williams. Williams, what a cut by Conrad. The shot is no good. They'll call the late foul on Wright, and he's not happy about it. But Conrad will go to the line for 2. Conrad will look to make the second after missing the first. Bollinger checked back into the game for Kafusi. The board is up, and Wright will come away with it after the deflection. A little under a minute to go in the third quarter. Covey with the ball up top. He's going to dish it out to Jones. Jones will attack the rim. He's up. And it's a nice finish by Jones to get it down to an 11-point lead. Warner will carry it up the floor. After breaking the press. Allred running some clock, running the offense. Ortiz finds himself with the ball up top once again. He's looking to take Baxter off the dribble. He'll decide to pass it. 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. Six seconds to go. 5, 4. Ortiz with a three. It's no good. It won't fall. Bodies are flying around. Covey will chuck it across the court. Oh, that one was close. After 3 quarters to play, it will be a 44 to 33 point lead. We'll start the final quarter of play. The T-Birds 11 points down on the home Bruins. Covey looking to get the quarter started on a good note for the T-Birds. Covey back out to forward Jones. Baxter has it in the post. Swinging out to Nakua. Nakua's been in foul trouble. He'll get the and one, and that will get things going for the T-Birds, and Nakua will go to the line. Play. Isaiah makes the free throw and completes the three-point play. It's now a 44 to 36 lead for the Bruins. Baxter guarding Ortiz tightly. Ortiz will look to take him off the dribble. He's going to hand it off to Conrad. Conrad back out to Allred. Conrad with the right, closely defending him. Up top to Allred, who's defended by Covey. Ortiz with the ball up top. The Bruins running all sorts of clock to start the fourth. Williams with up top. He gets it underneath for Conrad. Conrad made a nice move, but he couldn't finish it. And the T-Birds will come away with the board. Covey will briskly bring the ball up the floor. Wright with the open look, and it's good! And Wright will cut the lead just like that to a 5-point lead for the Bruins, and the T-Birds have life. Warner will inbound it for the Bruins. Ortiz with Baxter closely defending him, the lengthy Baxter. Oh, and that ball will be stolen by Covey, and Covey will look to take it to the hole. Oh, they'll call the foul on Ortiz, who thought he had a beautiful block. The home crowd doesn't like it, but regardless, Covey will go to the line for 2. Covey connected on the first to look to make the second to make it only a 3-point lead for the Bruins, and the T-Birds have gone on a 10-0 run over the first 2 minutes of the fourth to cut the lead to 3. The Bruins can't be content running clock anymore. They have to look to score. Conrad looks to take us to the rack. He'll dish it out to Warner. Warner will put up the three, and it's good. A huge three for Warner. And it's back to a 6-point lead for the Bruins. Covey out to Jones. It's an error ball for Jones. Wright will save it. He'll pass it to Baxter. Baxter's got underneath. Oh, Baxter had a great chance to finish it. He couldn't. Covey back with the ball up top. Covey looking to run the offense. He's looking for a screen. He's got the ball screened by Baxter. Baxter doesn't roll on it. Covey will throw up a wild shot, but he'll get bailed out with a foul call on the body of Warner. And he'll go to the line for another 2. Ortiz now in foul trouble for the Bruins. Will go to the bench. And Covey will make 2 of 2. It's a 47 to 43 point lead for the home Bruins with 5:15 to go in the fourth quarter. Warner with the ball up top. Will swing it to Allred. Over to Young, who just re-entered the game after getting some minutes early on. The Bruins running the offense. Timpview looking for another stop. Warner with the ball up top. Perhaps this is where they make their move. They'll hand it off to Young. All right, back over to Warner, who had his man beat, but elects to pull it back out. The Bruins running all sorts of clock once again here in the fourth. It's ridiculous. And the shot's up. Oh! Isaiah Nakua, the big man for Timpview, has fouled out. Devin Kafusi, the brother of Bronson Kafusi of BYU, will check in. He'll get the board after the shooter missed both free throws. Covey will carry the ball up the floor. Oh, Covey makes a nice move, gives it to Kafusi. The block and the and one. And Devin makes his presence known upon entering the game and will go to the line to complete the three-point play. Kafusi, the 6'6" junior, at the line to complete the three-point play. The shot is up and he banked it home. And he laughs about it as he runs back down the floor. And that big 13-point lead of the Bruins, now it's only one with 4:15 to go in the fourth. The Bruins running the offense to get out to Allred. Allred was hot early, but has cooled off of late. Swings over to Young. Back over to Warner. Warner dribbling all around. Gets it back out to Young. And Warner will get fouled by Jones, who foolishly fouls him about 45 feet away from the hoop. The inbound pass to Allred. Allred beats Covey off the dribble, but he'll pass it to Warner. Back out to Conrad. The Bruins running all sorts of clock once again. Conrad attacks the hole. Takes me off the dribble, swing it back out to Warner. Warner's shot is up and no good, but Williams beats Kafusi for the board. And Allred will attack the hole. Get to Conrad, they'll call a foul on, I believe, Kafusi. Gabe Sagers will re-enter for Kafusi. Kafusi out guarding Warner closely. The ball's over to Allred, who makes the beautiful entry pass to Conrad. And Wright gets called on the foul, and he can't believe it. Conrad looking to complete the three-point lead to give Mountain View a 4-point lead. The shot's up, and it's good. Covey will bring the ball up the floor, looking to work his magic. He's got the screen from Baxter. Will he use it? I'll take it back up top. He wants Baxter again. This time he'll use the screen. He'll take the three off of it. The shot is no good, but Baxter fights for the board. Oh, Baxter's attempt is up and no good, and the board by Conrad. The Bruins carried up the floor. They beat the press. Oh, Allred fumbles the ball, but gets it away. Warner attacking the hole. They'll call the foul on the body on Sagers. Warner will look to make the second after making the first. Second is up as ends good. He makes a clutch 2 free throws and make it a 52-46 point lead for the home Bruins. Covey will carry the ball up the floor. He swings it over to Wright and then to Jones. Jones looking to attack. He gives a beautiful pass to Reed, and Reed will get the roll. And it's a 52-48 lead for the Bruins with 2 minutes to play. The Bruins will look to work the clock. Reed out guarding Ortiz. Ortiz has re-entered the game. Warner attacking. Oh, and the foul is called. Much to the distaste of Jones once again. But regardless, Warner will go to the line for 2. Oh. Off the free throw, a wild sequence. But the Bruins get the rebound. And the T-Birds commit the foul. Allred with a free throw attempt. The shot is up, and it rattles out, and the T-Birds will get the board this time. So with 1:45 to go, the T-Birds trail by 4. Allred defending Covey. He gets the screen from Baxter, but swinging out to Wright. Wright with a 3, and that one's long and no good. Ortiz with a big board. Oh, and a lot of contact, but somehow Jones comes away with 2 points. And just like that, we got a 2-point game. Here we go. Conrad will attack the hole. He'll dish off to Williams. Williams gets hacked. He's not happy about it, but he'll go to the line for 2. After missing the first, Williams will look for the second to make it a 3-point lead for the Bruins. The shot is up And it's no good, and Baxter gets the big rebound. And the T-Birds, after being down by 13, have battled all the way back to make a 2-point lead, and they want to tie it up. And the ball is deflected out by Warner. The T-Birds will inbound the ball down by 2 with 1:05 to go in the game. Covey with the ball, Allred closely defending him. They'll dish it out to Jones, to Baxter up top. And Baxter will let it fly, and he strikes. Baxter with a big 3, and Timpview is up by a point. Let's see how the Bruins react. The Bruins react after leading much of the game. Oh, and Reed comes away with a huge steal, and Reed will finish it with a layup. What of a turn of events here in Orem. The Bruins will inbound the ball with 33 seconds to go. How will they react after being up by 13 to start the fourth, by down by 3 with 30 seconds to go? Warner with a good look. The shot is up. Oh, and it's no good. Ortiz with a big board, and he can't get the follow. And the foul is committed by Williams, and Reed will go to the line. Timpview not yet in the bonus. Reed to inbound. And Covey nearly slips, but he evades the defender, and he'll get fouled. With 15.6 seconds to go, Timpview will look to inbound the ball, up by 3. Reed will get into Covey. That's who they want with the ball. And Covey will go to the line. Covey looking to make the lead a 5-point lead. The shot is up and no good. Ortiz will soar for the rebound. Ortiz swiftly brings the ball up the floor. Allred with a deep 3. Oh, it's halfway in and out. Again with 4 seconds to go. It's no good. And the T-Birds will come away with a big victory. They come back from 13 down in the fourth to overcome the hot shooting Bruins. The Bruins were lighting it up in the first half. They lost their touch in the second half, and the T-Birds will come away with a big victory. What a game we had here tonight. Thanks for watching High School Rewind on Xfinity On Demand.